Hello folks, what are we doing today? Well, got into another unexpected project. A little bit of a mess here. I'm sorry for the camera work, but I get to replace a battery. I had some jumpers on there, I didn't take those off. Looks kind of crazy, but had to make sure it was the battery on this little tractor. But yeah, that's a tight spot in this little WORKMASTER 25S. But I think it still had the original battery on it from what I could tell. One of them South Korean batteries, which nothing wrong with that. They're all made in foreign countries, most of them anymore. But anyway, let's see if we can't show you what's going on here. Y'all hang on, I gotta get this new battery. I hope it's a good one. It's kind of an odd size, but that's just the way they are. What's amazing about it is I checked locally, what I call local, within a couple of miles of the house here, and nobody had one. And the dealer, it's probably 10 miles from me, 15 at the most, for New Holland. But they had one, and believe it or not, they were cheaper than ordering one at Napa or the local people. And this is an interstate, Interstate MT, 24-month, Group 51. That's what they sold and told me would work in here. And it's actually a little smaller than the one that came out, which was a Group 45. And we'll see if we can get it slid in here and see if this thing don't work. Like I say, it's kind of a pain to get in here, though, I will tell you that now. Kind of slides back in this hole. It's a little bit shorter, like I say. It's not bad or anything. Let's see. There's a trick to the way this goes in, though. I do know that. Honestly, I think if I leave this off, it probably wouldn't matter. As tight as this is in here. But we'll try to get it back on there. I'll try to get you some better footage. I don't know if I can or not. Boy, this is a tight spot now. My hand's going to be in the way a bunch. But this is a tight spot. And I'm kind of working blind. You can actually see that hole from behind the battery, believe it or not. It's just trying to do this without taking it off that little hook. Oh yeah, let's see what happens now. Get this thing slid over here. Let's see if I can get my other one on this side. See, these things are for sure pain. And in case you don't know, it ain't none too warm out here today. Let's see here, I can't do it this way. Just hope all the connectors work. I mean, as far as the terminals, they should work with no problem. I'll leave the negative off for just a minute. Get this holder back down on here. Like I say, I'm over here on the negative side right now. Like I say, it's a hard place to get you all to see in there, just to be quite honest with you. I need to separate these nuts out a little bit. Let's see here. If I can get that terminal back that far. Talk about a tough terminal to put on a battery. That's back in that Holland now. That's back in there, in case you can't see it. Let's see if I can. Let's see, I'm not so sure the holder is going to work with this battery. This is a tough place to get into. See if I can tighten this holder down a little bit. I guess they make it long to give you options. Let's see. This is a tight place, though. Really, really tight place back in there. I don't know how much you all can see, because like I say, that is a tight place back in there. There's a lot of wires. Not a lot of room to move in there. I hope that tightens down here in a minute. It looks like it's on there anyway. Partially. Man, that's pretty tight. Anyway, let's see if I can stick you out here and show you putting this one on. Like I say, I've got one 10mm and one 1/2 inch. That's the way they are. This stuff sometimes it get the wrench going the right way. Boy, it's hard to do this one-handed, guys. Hey, hang on. Well, say, tough hole to get in. Tough little place. Well, almost a fumble fingers. Try to get you stood up here. I'm sorry about the shaky camera work, guys. Like I say, I'm just trying to get you some footage of how you, kind of how you change this battery. There's not a good way to do it. I think this one, that positive, I wished was a little. Oh yeah, that's tightening down. Just a little slow in there. Definitely like tight battery terminals. I don't know about you all, but I do. Now, next question is, I guess we'll let's start. Let's see what it seems to do here. Now let's lock the brake back down. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's always a problem sometimes this time of year in cold weather, hot weather. That can be a problem. Put some extra protection on that side. Let's see if this thing goes back on here. Well, I gotta reconnect this relay over here. What I'm doing here is I had to unhook one of these switches right here, and we're trying to get it hooked back. Like I said, there ain't no good way to film this stuff. I'm sorry. Man, I'm telling you, sometimes you're on the wrong side of everything. My phone's lovely going off. I'm not sure how I can get my fingers and hands in here to get this plugged in. Yeah. That's the cruise control, I guess. If it don't work, I don't know what. Well, we're making some progress. Like I say, I got the little buttons back in the holes now. These little things here, get it buttoned back up. Like I say, they're great. It's a great little machine. It just, why overcomplicate all this stuff? Alright, let's see if we can go to the other side and get them in. Get squeezed back through it. Okay, we got it buttoned back up and looking good, and now we get all the tool mess cleaned up. Well, let me show you a cheap tool. Look at that thing. That's one of those, I think I give 50 cents or $1, but it's one of those curiosity. I wouldn't want to torque too much with it though. Look at them rivets, boy, them's heavy duty, ain't they? Heavy duty. Yes, sir. But anyhow, let's get our stuff picked back up here. Get squeezed back through this hole. There's my problem. The outrigger's almost too close to the other tractor. But anyhow, I'll holler at you in a little while here. That's changing the battery today. See you later.